Oh, I could tell y'all a crazy story. Yeah, I do want to get this off my chest, bro. I do want to get this off my chest, bro. Hell yeah. I'm about to call out somebody, bro. I'm about to call out somebody right now, bro. So you, cause you said, do you have any studio projects you working on? So currently I don't, but I just got two placements. But I'm gonna tell y'all how shady your own homies are. I'm about to tell y'all how shady your own homies are, bro. So one of my homeboys called me to the studio. They working on a joint album and they want me to produce some songs on it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm gonna pull up. Tell me when and where I'm gonna pull up. Like, come to the studio. So I think it's on Santa Monica Boulevard or Sunset. Santa Monica Boulevard. So I'm like, all right, bro, pull up. Like, that's one thing. If it's one of my homies want me to come to the studio, I'm gonna come to the studio, bro. Like, I don't care where it's at. I'm pulling up for my homies. Like, that's just how I've always been. You feel me? So they like, yeah, we about to have Westside Boogie on here. We about to have a whole bunch of like West Coast names on there. Like, a whole bunch of West Coast names. But then they had, so pretty much anybody from the West Coast, like Blast, Westside Boogie. I can't even think of no other, BG Perico, The Game, like all of the West Coast artists. You know what I'm saying? But they was like, we want to get like a hot female artist because at the time, all the females was hot. You know, Lola Brooke had that "Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it." You know what I'm saying? So they was like, we was going through all the names that we can, like, he was basically like, I want to pay like 3 big features. You know what I'm saying? Drop them like 15, 20, 30, 40 racks for some features to boost the joint album, right? So we literally, after we work on some songs, Cassidy was on there, Fabulous was on there, Jadakiss was on there. There's all kind of people on the album. So then after we recording, it's probably like 8 dudes in the studio. They got like some of their homies in there. I'm sitting there. We just throwing names out of like people that they could consider. There's one dude, his name is Twizzy. It's the homie. He the dude that got the money. So we talking to Twizzy, telling him who he can book for the feature. So they're like, Rich Homie Quan. Somebody said Rich Homie Quan. They was like, nigga, Rich Homie Quan want too much. Rich Homie Quan, they was like, we ain't paying Rich Homie Quan that. If we pay Rich Homie Quan this, we can go pay this to this and pay this to this and this and this and this. So one of the dudes, he was kind of like a manager. So he was like, well, I can get Rich Homie Quan on the phone. I can get this dude on the phone. I can get this dude on the phone. And then he was like, he was like, I'm thinking about getting like a hot female artist, like a hot female artist on the record. So it was just dropping all the hot female artists like Bia, you know what I'm saying? Just whoever was hot, Flo Millie. So he was like, man, we gotta get Lola Brooke. But the dudes was like, well, I don't got no access to Lola Brooke. So I'm like, nigga, I get in contact with Lola Brooke. It's like, for real? So I'm like, all right. He's like, all right, bet. So I was like, give me a couple of days. I'm gonna get in contact with Lola Brooke. Me. I just went out of my way. So I was like, the only catch is I want to produce the song. You know what I'm saying? So if I get Lola Brooke to agree to a feature, I'm producing that motherfucker. So they like, of course. Nigga like, yeah, of course. That's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? So I say, if I get Lola Brooke on the phone, I want to produce this and I want to produce 2 or 3 of the other singles as well. They was like, done. So I'm like, all right, bet. So we start going down the list. I got my to-do list. I got to get in contact with Lola Brooke people. You feel me? And then it was like, all right, well, what other West Coast artists can we put on here? They was like, this dude. So I was like, well, what about RJ? So I was like, now I got like 6 to 8 RJ unreleased songs that we worked on for his album that he not gonna use. They was like, let me hear him. So I didn't have the songs. I had to come back like the next day, play the songs. I think I played on like 4 or 5 RJ songs, right? That nobody else heard. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing when you play people unreleased music, you gotta be careful because it can get leaked. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, like, don't get these songs to nobody, bro. They just, like, come on, nigga, like, it's us. Like, so I'm like, all right, these my brothers. Like, I trust them. I'm gonna play them these RJ records. So they like, oh, that one hard. Let me get that one. So I gave them 2 RJ records, unreleased, right? So I said, if y'all use these RJ records, bro, RJ is my bro. Please reach out to him and go about it the proper way. Pay him, ask permission to use the songs, like, do it the legit way, because if you go release the song that I gave you, he find out, he gonna be mad at me. Like, I'm big on like maintaining my like healthy relationships. So Twizzy, and then they like, all right, for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like Jag is a blood. So I'm gonna say that again. Jag is a blood. RJ is really a blood. He from Athens Park, but Jag is a blood, right? So they like, oh yeah, nigga, we both B dogs, like so. Woo, woo. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So like, so Jag saying he gonna reach out to him as a B dog, and Twizzy said he gonna reach out to him as a businessman because they both on the song. You feel me? So I'm just thinking they like, all right, cool. So I'm gonna trust that they gonna reach out to RJ, take care of RJ. You know what I'm saying? Because RJ don't be liking a lot of older songs that he did. So I'm like, please take care, bro. Do this the right way. They're like, all right, we got you. So boom, here, y'all can take them songs. So I gave them the records, right? Gave them records. So pretty much like it was like a full song by RJ, 2 verses, or like he did like a verse and a hook and left an open hook or whatever. And we never came back around to it type shit. You know what I'm saying? So boom, get him 2 records. So then I don't know if y'all remember the vlogs that we did, where I was in the studio with Eric Bellinger. So when we was in there, we did 2 songs with Eric Bellinger, right? But we paid Eric Bellinger $25,000 for those 2 songs. We paid him 25 racks for those 2 songs. So these was 2 songs that we paid him to do a 6-hour studio session. And the reason why I paid him was because I thought it was a good look for one of my homeboys who worked for him. Like, yo, we slide Eric Bellinger 25 racks. Like, I thought that was a good industry play. Like, I was trying to really get the person who was paying for the features. I didn't pay for it from my own pocket, but I was kind of like in the like putting the pieces together to make that feature happen with Eric Bellinger. So I'm like, yo, we get Eric Bellinger 25 racks. It's going to be a good look for my homeboy. And then this will set me up with a direct relationship with Eric in the future. You know what I'm saying? So then boom, we paid Eric this money. And what I'm about to say, we paid Eric Bellinger for these songs, and then the songs never came out. The songs never came out. You feel me? And then we found out that one of the monster producers, one of my students, because I was like, I want them to have this placement. I want one of my students to have this placement. The dude who was paying for the feature wanted to use his beats, but I convinced him to let one of my students produce it so that they can have an Eric Bellinger placement under their belt. So I got Franco AR to produce the Eric Bellinger records. Kind of find out they use Splice. So that was part of the reason why the songs didn't come out. Eric Bellinger wanted to use one of the songs as a single, but then he found out the main guitar rip was from Splice. So that just instantly ruled that out. They made fun of the songs. The whole studio joked on it, like, you know what I'm saying? You just second producer come here and use the same loop. Woo. So I was like, man, fuck Splice. Don't ever use Splice. Woo, right? So now we got these songs that we can't do nothing with. The songs just like we paid 25 racks. He did the songs, but they never gonna come out. They just gonna sit. So it's kind of like $25,000 wasted. You know what I'm saying? So boom, we got these songs. So when I'm sitting in the studio and I play the RJ songs, they trying to make a joint album full of collabs. So I said, let me play you these Eric Bellinger records. I'm gonna play you these Eric Bellinger records too. They're like, all right, for sure. So I played one of the Eric Bellinger records. He was like, yo, let me get this one. We gonna rap on this. Woo woo. So I'm like, all right, same thing. Reach out to Eric, reach out to Neiman. They probably gonna want some bread. Woo woo, right? So remember, we got Jag and Twizzy. Okay. So remember, Jag and Twizzy. They the 2 niggas that's doing the joint album. I've been knowing Jag since I was a kid, bro. Jag was literally the first nigga I produced for outside of my cousin Vic. You know what I'm saying? So me and Jag go back 20 years, bro. We go back 20 years, bro. I was one of Jag's first producers, produced majority of Jag songs over his career. Like, so me and Jag is like brothers, you know, but we don't get along on a lot of stuff because Jag be doing a lot of stupid stuff behind the scenes. And because he's so talented and we all want Jag to be successful, we sweep a lot of his BS under the rug, you know. But Jag got like a reputation of lying, stealing, tricking people out of their money, taking money and dipping in all of this, right? So we all know this about Jag. All the stuff y'all know about Jag, we know like the full stories behind the scenes because we've been seeing Jag be like that his whole career. You know what I'm saying? But still, this is my brother. So ain't no, you know, you're not thinking that that's going to ever come to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't think that that's going to ever come to you, right? So they got the records. They got the records in their possession. Not even like a couple of days later, I get in contact with Lola Brooke manager, this dude named Tree, right? So I get in contact with Lola Brooke. He telling me her prices. He telling me like, how we can work it out because she on the East Coast. Like, we don't know we're gonna come back to LA. But then I think it was like BET weekend or one of them awards weekends, Grammy weekend or something like that. He was trying to set up something to where we could like maybe book a session when she was out here for that short period of time. We can do the song within that short window. She can get paid. Woo woo. So then he told me like her fee. He told me her fee was going to go up in like another month when she dropped this. So I negotiated like a smaller fee with Lola Brooks. So we got the okay from her management that like she was cool, that she was down to do it. When she come to LA, we can set it up. Woo woo. So I'm on the phone. I get that connect over back to Twizzy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of myself. So like he'll start cooking up beats. So he like the manager like send me the beats so I can play them for Lola. You know what I'm saying? So I'm making beats, sending them, making beats, sending them, making beats, sending them. Boom, right? So now I'm playing my position. I'm going on my way to go, and I'm not getting paid nothing for this. You feel me? So then, while all of this is happening, Twizzy hit me up on Instagram. He said, "You know this dude?" And it's a dude who posted on his Instagram story the Eric Bellinger song. He posted Eric Bellinger song in his Instagram story. He tagged Eric Bellinger. He tagged me. He tagged Twizzy in the Instagram story. And he playing the song in the speakers in this blue studio. So I'm like, hell no, I don't know this dude. Like, who is this? They're like, well, how he get the song? So I'm like, I don't know how he got the song. So we respond to the story and we say, yo, how you get the song? And he like, from Boo Woo. So I put my number in the chat. I'm like, call. So me and Twizzy on the phone, he like, we both talking to the dude in the DM on Instagram. So Twizzy talking to the dude on Instagram. I'm talking to the dude on Instagram. He responding to both of us. So we both tell the dude to call us. He call, and while me and Twizzy on the phone, we just do a 3-way call with the dude and me and Twizzy. So we like, yo, how you get that Eric Bellinger record? All right, how you get the Eric Bellinger? He rapping. Well, hold on. So Eric Bellinger had open verse, right? Eric Bellinger had an open verse. The nigga who tagged us rapping in the open verse, right? So we like, I'm on the phone with bro. And now, mind y'all, I dare that nigga to respond because I recorded the conversation. I upload the conversation, bro. I upload the phone call, bro, on YouTube, bro. Don't do that, bro. So we on the phone, bro. Like, he's stuttering. He don't want to tell us. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to tell y'all where I got it from. So we like, nigga, like, well, it's only a couple people got the song. Like, so where you get the song? I'm thinking somebody else gave him the song, but like, why you tag Eric in the song? Like, so then he like, I got it from Jag. Jag sold it to me, right? So now I'm finding out that this nigga Jag is in the DM messaging his followers, selling them open verses with on big feature songs that he got from random people so that he can get money to pay for gas, to pay for food, to pay for Greyhounds to come to LA. My brother, one of the first dudes I got into the industry with, took the Eric Bellinger record. He's selling the Eric Bellinger open record to his followers, right? So I asked, bro, I said, how much you pay him? He said 1,000. So this dude, Jag, then sold the song that I handed him for their joint album. This man then went and sold it to his follower, bro, for 1,000. So I said, nah, bro, you just got ripped off. You can't put that song out. He's like, why? What you mean I can't put the song out? I'm like, you can't put the song out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jag woo woo, Jag woo woo. He's like, oh damn. He's like, I gotta hit cuz up, like, cause he, I forgot where he said he was from, but apparently he like a real reputable. So he like, man, I nigga pay my money back, woo woo. So then apparently he said he got his money back. Jag denied the whole thing, bro. Jag is a habitual liar. Jag is a habitual liar. This fool. So now it's like, bro, okay, we already know that you was selling fake Chris Brown features in your DM to all your friends. So like, don't show me the screenshots because, bro, you was reaching out to all your followers on Instagram, promising them a Chris Brown feature for $100, and you don't even realize that you sent that to like 2 people that also follow me, so they also sent those to me. And we know that you be lying and stealing money from your followers, from these battle venues, from these battle rap venues, from features. You be stealing money, bro. You be stealing money. But it's sad when you steal from the people who really, really go break their back to help you, bro. That's when it's a fade. That's when it's instantly a fade, bro. That's when it's instantly a fade, bro. But we all know Jag 6'5", 260, can't fight. We already know Jag 6'5", 250, can't fight. Basically, I got everything recorded. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Jag know what it is, bro. Jag know he definitely due for a fade with me. He due for a fade with Twizzy. He due for a fade with a bunch of people. But we still play it cordial with bro. We still play it cordial with bro. You know, it's just certain lines that you just don't cross. You know what I'm saying? Jag been doing corny shit like that for a very, very long time. And I told his dumb ass I was going to tell his story 2 years ago. And I just now told it now. You feel me? But it ain't nothing he can do about it. It ain't nothing bro can do about it. Just do better business, bro. And take care, you know, look out for your brothers and let the people who look out for you, at least let them know you appreciate them, bro. Because that's corny. So with all that being said, one of the RJ songs is currently being pushed as one of their singles. Hey, so with all that being said, to ask yourself, when you asked me earlier, what am I working on? One of them RJ records is currently being pushed as they single right now. So it's Twizzy, RJ, and Jag on a song produced by me on a beat that I made in 10 minutes. I don't even got the files for it type situation, but it's they single. And with all of that said about Jag, Twizzy is actually legit. That's a stand-up dude. I appreciate bro. He a grinder. He promote everything on his own, come out of his own pocket. You know what I'm saying? He do good business. He well respected in the city. You feel what I'm saying? But since I was introduced to Twizzy from Jag, when I'm talking to Twizzy, like, bro, we both mutuals through Jag. So it ain't like I can just cut Jag out and go directly to him because, you know what I'm saying? It's just that's just kind of like how it worked. Like when you really honor your situation, like say somebody in the chat, like say TKOLM, you feel what I'm saying? Like say if I go to TKOLM City, right? And TKOLM introduced me to a female songwriter that he grew up with. I'm not going to cut TKOLM out of me communicating with old girl. You know what I'm saying? Like until I prove myself and I get like a certain grace over a certain amount of time. But like if that girl ever hit me up, I'm going to tell TKOLM just off the strength. It's just like an unwritten, like rite of passage that you just do to just maintain your relationship because you never want nobody to think nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if TKOLM introduced me to like Miss Spice over here in this city, I don't care how fine she is. I don't care how much money she got. I don't care who she is. I don't care if she's an executive at a label or she a stripper at a local club. If I met her through TKOLM, I'm going to make sure that TKOLM always knows our line of communication through me just as a gesture of respect to bro, so that no miscommunications could ever be misinterpreted into some shady behind the scene type situation. That's just like a small amount of people do shit like that. Just in life, you know, it ain't about the industry, about LA. It's just like, that's how men should handle situations. Some people don't care about that. Some people don't care about that. Like I've had students cut me out. I introduced to somebody in the industry and they think they homies and they cut me off. Had a lot of Monster Session students do that, but I'm always going to manage my relationships like that. You feel me? And that was a strain on me and Twizzy's relationship because me and Twizzy met through Jag and Jag doing all this goofy stuff. So me and Twizzy got a line of communication, but it's only so much we can really do with each other and say to each other without also including Jag. We both mad at Jack. Jack both, you know, doing crazy shit, but it's just that's just how I go. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just how that's what's going on. So when you see the song, if you see the song and it's produced by Dane, you feel what I'm saying? Like is that's what the situation is. Had I known that they would have went and did that, I would have never gave them those records for free. You feel what I'm saying? Like I would have never gave them records for free. But you see that stuff happening all the time in the industry. Like, and it ain't no money behind it where you can be like, oh yeah, I'm a sue or whatever. So then it's just like, damn, bro, like we gotta run a fade over that. But it's like, man, come on, bro. Like everybody hit the like button. Everybody stop, hit the like button real quick. Put y'all questions in the chat. Hit the like button.